I just went off on the guy. And I was like, what do you like? And what I love about wrestling fans is we all go through the moment where everyone makes us feel bad about it. Where they go, you like wrestling? And then as you get older, I would say that to the teenage fans watching this, if they're still watching, there will be a moment where you learn how to stand up for yourself. And you go, I do like wrestling. And then people go, oh. I remember this specifically. I was on the road promoting shows and I had to go do morning radio, which was like a thing. Sometimes you still do, but you'd have to go to promote the shows. And before the show, before we go on the air, one of the producers on the show is a wrestling fan. And he's like, you're a wrestling fan? And he's like, oh, that's what he said. He goes, did you watch SmackDown? This is when SmackDown was still on Thursdays. And I was like, oh yeah, dude, great. AJ Styles, blah, blah, blah. And we go on the air and it's like this, I'm not going to say what city he is, but he's a hack. And he's like one of these guys that's like, all right, coming up, we got Dan from Billions. We got Dan Soder who's going to be at the Funny Bone all weekend. Dan, and then he's got that like purgy voice and he's like, I'm hearing that you like wrestling. Is that true? I go, yeah, I love it. And he's like, when's the last time you watched it? And I was like, last night after the show, I watched SmackDown. What's up? And he's like, okay, so do you think it's real? And then I just went off on the guy. And I was like, what do you like? I bet I can find something that you like that I think is lame as hell. So what are we doing this for? You think you're going to make me not like wrestling? And watching, like barking him down was one of the most best feelings in the world of just a lifelong wrestling fan of like, shut up. You have a soul patch. Who are you to tell anybody? You look like a shit.
Soul patch.
Yeah, he had a soul patch. And you're like, to speak bad about anything I like is insane when you have that on your face.